Andy Murray's legacy, a big topic right now in the tennis world after what's been happening on Twitter. Just to catch everybody up to speed in case they haven't seen it, essentially what happened was a BBC reporter wrote an article on Murray's legacy, and Murray took offense to it. He responded to it on Twitter, and I'm going to put both of those tweets up now for you on your screen so you guys are able to read it. First with the BBC reporter who wrote, "It's been an incredible journey by a remarkable man and such a privilege to bear witness to large parts of it. All good things come to an end, of course, so when should Andy Murray call time on his extraordinary career?" Murray then responded by saying, "Tarnishing my legacy? Do me a favor. I'm in a terrible moment right now, I'll give you that. Most people would quit and give up in my situation right now, but I'm not most people, and my mind works differently. I won't quit. I will keep fighting and working to produce the performances I know I'm capable of." So, lots to break down there, kind of. Essentially, here's all I have to say about it, and that is, if Andy Murray wants to play tennis, let him play. Listen, he's done a lot for the sport. He's been a great representative of it. 3-time major champion. We know a lot of second place moments there for him, with 8 times coming in second place in a major championship, mostly due to the big three known as Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer, and Rafa Nadal. And listen, he was right up there with all those guys. He's an Olympic gold medalist. His legacy is forever cemented in stone as such a great tennis player. He's somebody who's always going to be remembered. Remember how great it was, too, when he won his first Wimbledon championship and the crowd was going nuts all over there in his home country? That's a moment in British sports. I'm sure that's going to be celebrated for years upon years upon years. So listen, if he wants to go out there and compete, let him. I'm sure he wants to get back to that high level that he once competed at. Is that past his prime? I am sure we could sit here and say maybe, most likely. He, of course, thinks differently. We love to see the run. I believe in Andy Murray. If he thinks he can make a run, I believe him. I think that he has all the tools to do so and whatnot. But still, listen, if he wants to be there, as long as he's still going to tournaments and he's winning a few matches, let him have it. That's my personal take on it. And again, we'll see how all this plays out. Obviously, Andy takes offense to that article. I'm sure him and the reporter hopefully will sit down and be able to work out this issue. It's not a good look when somebody that has the legacy of Andy Murray gets upset like that and has to defend himself in those types of regards. And again, things happen. It's an opinion piece, I'm sure. So we'll see how all that plays out in the wash, but that's just my take on it. That's the way I feel. As long as Andy Murray is willing to compete, as long as he's physically able to compete, mentally wants to be in there, and as long as he's still winning some matches, let him have his day.